Absolutely beautiful out there. It was predicted to be a rainy trip. Rain every day. It may rain later, but for now, I'm going to enjoy this. Had some rain last night, but I slept. So good. 9 hours without waking up. Hammocks are dangerous if you want to get an early start. Forget about it. They're so comfortable. So day 3, it's a very short travel day. So I'm in no rush. I'll enjoy this campsite for a while, enjoy the paddle, and enjoy the next site. I'm starting to get into the rhythm of a trip. Get to camp, set up, get your wood, get dinner, get the fire, morning, fire, breakfast. You know, it's nice to have that routine. You're on your own time here. Do as you please. Bit of wood for the next folks. So I'm off. Beautiful night, beautiful morning. You can probably see my campsite behind me over this shoulder. Bonachere is an absolutely gorgeous lake. Absolutely gorgeous. I will have to revisit here again. I left the campsite in good shape. On to my next one. Only one portage today, 200 meters into Big Pork. Very light day. Big Porcupine. It's a pretty lake too. Those hills would have been on fire 2 weeks ago. So I have a decision to make. Basically right in front of me is a portage from Big Pork to Big Pork, a 400 meter portage, or there's a channel and a creek that I can take to skirt around it. I have lots of time. It's only a 400 meter portage. It's definitely going to be faster than paddling, but it's early in the day. It's not even noon, so I'm going to skirt around it and paddle. Be nice. See what I can see. It's my gunnel and I'll rub if I want to, rub if I want to, rub if I want to. You could rub too if you're in a canoe. Ba, 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 ba. So here's a campsite on Big Pork. I think I'm going to take it. Okay, this is me. I'll give you the little 360. Just an amazing site. It is huge. Huge. Big and flat. Lots of tent pads. Good for hammocks too. Nice and clean. Whoever left it in good shape. That's a bonus. Nice views and lots of protection. So it's really early. I have nothing to do but set up camp, read for the afternoon, maybe have some lunch. Beautiful. Rameny goodness. Yum. So I spent the afternoon looking for wood. The wood that was here wasn't much good. It was punky, wet, green. So I had to go find some. Took a long time. This site and the surrounding area is well picked over. It's kind of on a peninsula. So I did find some wood that's acceptable. It's going to burn anyway. So soon we'll be lighting the fire. Just been looking over the map and could have easily knocked a day off this whole trip, but I'm glad I didn't. Tomorrow's a similar day, not much travel, and then the last day, the day out, is going to be a bit of a slog to get out, but that's okay too. And it definitely is going to rain on my way out. 90% chance. So, you know, like I said, I could push up one day, get out and miss that rain, but I think I'm just going to stay. Yeah, deal with the rain. It's all good. It's all part of the experience, right? Can't be sunshine every day. I think it's time to light this up. I'm gonna go old school. We're gonna use a old-fashioned lighter. Old-fashioned lighter. How's that strike you? Some days it suits me just fine. Whoa, that was crazy. It just started pouring rain. It only lasted for 10 minutes. Basically put the fire out. I just threw some wood on top of it to protect it. I'll have to get that going again in a minute. Man, and then it stopped. It was so weird because it's not supposed to rain at all tonight. Good morning. Hear the rain? It's been absolutely pouring now for about 12 hours. So, yeah, over 12 hours. So I don't know if I should get up or just try and wait it out. It's a tough decision to make when you're as comfortable as a person can be in here. I'm not feeling a lot of pressure to get moving early because I don't have far to go. So that's a good thing. There's no pressure. It's not a big travel day or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm not feeling pressure. See what happens. You'll be the first to know. You know, I'm not going anywhere without coffee. You know that. Put some twigs away last night. They're kind of dry. So I knew I could have a fire tonight. Or a breakfast fire this morning. In the firebox stove. Throwing off some nice heat too. First coffee, then oatmeal. It's amazing what a little bit of fire, the prospect of a cup of coffee will do. Oh, that's good. stopped raining now, of course. I don't think it's going to clear up. It's probably going to sprinkle throughout the day, it looks like. 100% cloud cover. It's a nice day actually. Water's like glass. I'll be heading out very soon. On to the next camp. Nice to be able to have a little fire. All right, Big Porcupine to Ragged. It's a steady but gentle rain falling. That's okay, we can deal with that. I think my next portage is called the Devil's Staircase. Approaching it from this direction, I've heard it's no big deal. But you should single carry. Actually, not a bad day on the lake. Devil's Staircase. All right, let's do this. Okay, the Devil's Staircase. There's no big deal if you're doing the loop as I am. It's mostly downhill. I strongly suggest a single carry if you're able. Surprising, a lot of people on the water. Not a sour face in the bunch. Everybody's having a good time. I guess you can hear the rain. This is what we call in the camping game a very, very bad day. Just coming down like crazy. I managed to get off the water. Found not a very good spot, but you know, you have to get off the water. I'm just gonna hunker down under this tarp for a while. Hopefully the rain settles down a bit and I'll be able to set up my other tarp. But until then, I'm just gonna hunker down here, have a bite to eat, maybe set up the hammock, read a book. Not much else you can do. It's just teeming out there. And doesn't look like it's gonna let up. So make the best of it. Well, I think I'm gonna hang out here for a while. Nice and warm and dry, under shelter. Maybe read a book until it stops raining. This is where I'm hanging out. All right, this is the first chance I've had to get up and walk around, or show you guys around anyway. It's a tough site to get up to. We're quite high, up on a rock. If you look down, that's where you put in. You have to climb all the way up here. So I brought the canoe up, tied it up, because it was quite windy. So I thought I'd come out and hang the food bag before things get too nasty. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see those clouds. It's coming in again. Anyway, it's a big site here. Not too bad. Except for having to haul your stuff up the hill. Nice little spot. Fit really nice. So I'm nice and protected back here. Gonna settle in for the night. Good morning. Well, it's after 8 o'clock. I wanted to be on the water for 8 o'clock, but I slept in, believe it or not. I slept in after spending all that time in the hammock. So listen, if you're ever gonna be stuck inside a tent or some other structure when you're camping for hours and hours and hours, make sure it's a hammock. They're great. They're so comfortable. You can tilt your tarp up so that you can see outside. Oh, it's great. But anyway, I wanted to be on the water some time ago, so I'm just gonna pack up and leave. I'm going to snack on the way. I have snacks that I can stop at every portage, have a snack. I have 4 or 5 portages, so lots of opportunity for that and to get water. So that's my plan. Get out, hopefully see some interesting things, and head home. So I'm on the water. It's almost 9:30. Very late start. It is going to rain 100%. Going into some nasty looking clouds. So it's going to be a long day. Got a short portage coming up, 240. Not too bad. See what's on the other side. Wind's picking up quite a bit here on smoke. Got to paddle into it for a while. Weather might clear, I don't know. I see blue way up ahead. I think it's blue, or maybe it's just a lighter shade of black. I don't know. But it'd be nice if it didn't rain. That would be very nice. High winds. When I want to make some quick time, I will take out the double blade. This is one of those times. Man, that was a brutal paddle up Smoke Lake. I had a wicked headwind. I bet it was gusting at 40 kilometers an hour. I'll check it. If I can find out what it was, I'll post it here. And I'm on Coochie Bay now, coming up to the portage. And it's very common here. But then I had a crosswind when I came into Coochie Bay, and I actually took on a little bit of water. The waves were coming up pretty high. So I wasn't in any danger. This boat is rock solid. So I'm at the portage here. I don't know the name of the lake. It's not even a lake. It's like it's a puddle, a little pond. It's at 900 meters. So let's get started on this one. Coochie Lake is a little wee pond. I got a lot of nerve calling it a lake. That portage from Smoke to Coochie Lake, 900 meters. I'm glad I single carried. It was all uphill. I wouldn't want to go back, make another trip. And extremely muddy. I went over my boots at one point. So I'm glad that one's done. Just going to single carry everything today. Try to shave some time off. I like a double carry. It's nice to walk through the woods without a canoe on your head. See the surroundings. But single carries have their place. Little paddle across this puddle. Now I have another portage. What are we looking at here? Oh, not much. It's just a short little portage. Little Island Lake. Nice little lake, nice and protected from the winds. Small lake too. I saw a couple of nice campsites as well. Something to keep in mind about Little Island Lake. So I've left Hestra and I'm in this creek, marshy area that goes on for about 3 kilometers, 3.1 kilometers, back into Cache, and then back to my truck. It's been a great trip, really fantastic trip. Despite the weather, some of you might think, he can't really be having fun, is he? And to be honest, when you're wet and cold and you're stuck in a hammock or a tent, you're not having fun, but I'm very content. I'm happy to be out here. No one's forcing me to be out here. I'm just enjoying the entire experience. Most of you know what I mean. It was just an awesome time. But I really do appreciate the support that you give the channel. Anything you can do, I really do appreciate. Please like the video. A thumbs up is fantastic. Leave a comment down below. It all helps YouTube to decide to share this video with other people. Thanks very much for watching. Everybody take care. We'll see you on the next video. Until then, get out and have some fun. You'll never regret it. Oh, the sun just came out. Beautiful.